What's going on, guys? Today I'm fishing out on Chickahominy Lake with my buddy Owen. We're gonna be doing some bass fishing today. So I've personally never fished out here. Literally right when I launched, I'm looking at cypress trees, and I've always wanted to flip cypress trees. I remember back in like high school, I was watching a Bassmaster Elite Series event where these dudes were whacking them on jigs around the cypress trees. So that's probably what we're gonna be doing today. What do you think? What's gonna happen? We're gonna catch some fish?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, let's do it. We're at spot number 1. We're fishing at the mouth of, what's it called? Johnson Creek?
Yeah.
Johnson Creek.
And Lacey.
What's the other one?
Lacey and Johnson. Right
Lacey? Okay, so we're fishing at the mouth of Lacey and Johnson Creek. There's a bunch of cypress trees out here in the mouth of it, which I'm assuming is gonna be really good because the water temperature is 50 degrees. These fish should be starting to push up into these creeks, and it's a perfect little highway in between the two. So I'm gonna start off with throwing a jig and a jerk bait. Owen, what are you gonna start with?
Maybe a jerk bait or worm.
Jerk bait? Cool, I like that one. That's good looking. All right, so we're also joined out here with Owen's dad and his brother. They're fishing over there in the tracker. They're gonna whack them. Let's get to fishing. Okay, only took me 10 minutes to tie this jig on. This is a 1/2 ounce dirty jig with a flapping hog trailer on here. This is my favorite jig setup. It's my go-to. We're gonna flip this around some of these cypress trees and see if we can't get bit. All right. There you go. Oh yeah, nice flip. Very nice. So you see what we're doing, right? We're just fishing the outside of this big flat. We're doing that because I don't think the fish are up there yet. If we see your dad catch one up there, we'll move up there. But we're just kind of working as a team right now, you know? We are moving spots. We were throwing the jerk bait, chatterbait, and a jig around a little bit for this first 45 minutes. We're gonna jump across the lake and fish some more of those cypress trees. So we're at spot number 2. Haven't had any bites yet. We've been looking around for these bass, and basically what I'm doing right now is I was looking for a main lake point with a bunch of these cypress trees on it that was closest to a channel, just so these fish have deep water next to shallow water. They're starting to think about moving up. I mean, still very early in the season, but we had a super mild winter. And I think Owen's about to whack like a 6-pounder out here, right?
I hope.
You hope? I hope so too, man. All right, let's do it. Let's get some fishing. Let's catch one. Just threw on a shad wrap. This is a number 9. It's a slow rising. I forget the exact color name, but it's got a blue back and an orange belly. It's kind of like a shad color. Gonna give this a little bit of time and then switch over to a different jerk bait. Owen's been throwing a, what was that, a Strike King or a KVD? I'm pretty sure it's a suspending jerkbait. So he's been throwing the suspending jerkbait around a bit. Hasn't been bit yet. We haven't had any bites, but we're jumping around and trying to find some fish. So hopefully we'll make something happen here soon. I bet this place is awesome to fish in the spring.
Yeah.
Like insane. I'll have to come back in like March or April. I'm doing a 30-day fishing challenge in April, where I fish every day and make a video every day.
Sounds fun.
It's hard because I work too, so it's really tiring, but it's a lot of fun, man. I'll definitely come back down here for that.
There could be another like piling.
That's okay. You want to be around that stuff. Getting stuck is never a problem. You know why? That's where all the fish are. All right, we're gonna jump over here and fish that deeper bank. That's where you said it's deeper over that way? Yeah, we're gonna give that a shot. I think the fish are still a little bit deeper right now. In like another hour or two, when that water starts to warm up, they'll start moving back into this kind of stuff. That's my guess. Hold on, here we go. Sometimes you gotta, when you're fishing down a bank like that, if you turn out and parallel it like this way, you'll catch more fish that are a little bit more suspended. All right, this is gonna seem kind of weird, but we're gonna fish out here. We're gonna work our way up that, you see where it drops?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna fish. Do you want a spinner bait or a moving bait to try?
Sure.
Okay. You want to give me an update?
We caught nothing, so.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, so we haven't caught anything yet, but what are we doing now?
Catching 10-pounders.
Catching 10-pounders? Okay, I like the sound of that. So we're at spot number 3 for the day. We came up lake, or actually, Owen's dad, Joe, came up lake because we're kind of fishing as teams right now. We're trying to find these fish. He said he just caught a 3.5 to 4 pounder up here on one of these wind-blown points. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get Owen on his first fish of the day. Hopefully I can catch one too.
That's our personal best up here.
Oh, is it really?
We've caught some 3 pounders, 2 pounders, but 4 pounder we haven't gotten to yet.
Awesome.
So
that's great. That's good news. That's very good news. Yeah, these windy banks should be good today. Owen's dad caught his fish right up here in this very wooded area. So I'm gonna flip a jig around, see if there's any other stragglers hanging around. Okie dokie, we need to find some fish. I'm sorry, buddy. It's been a tough day for us. That's fishing, right? So I've been throwing the chatterbait around a bit today, and I decided to go a little bit more finesse, do my special little rig with the skirtless chatterbait. So I took the skirt off. I'm actually gonna put a different Kitech on here too. Okay, we're at the last spot of the day. Something we didn't talk about earlier was that Owen has a huge basketball game today. They're gonna play, and if they win, they're going to the championships for your league? So they're going to win today, and next week they're gonna be playing the championship game, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's awesome. So everyone wish him a good luck in the comments section below. We're gonna have him win this game. We're gonna try to get some fish here in the last hour of the day, and I'm probably gonna come back out after I drop him off. Gotta get something going for the kid. Let's go! Owen, what do you think?
I think we can do a lot better than this.
He says we can do a lot better than this, and I absolutely agree. Unfortunately, we did not get on any fish this morning and brief afternoon, but I will definitely be fishing with Owen again here soon. We're gonna be getting him out somewhere and getting him on some bass. I haven't decided if I'm gonna stay here or go somewhere else yet, but I'll let you guys know in a minute. We'll figure it out. Owen, you wanna give a shout out to your buddies?
Oh yeah. Shout out to LD's Outdoor Adventures, Mad Dog Johnson TV, Soccer Kid 7706, and the Everything Channel, and Muffin Time 16.
Awesome. All right, shout out to all you guys. Owen's a great kid. Everyone, wish him luck on his basketball game today. See you in a bit. Okay guys, so I just dropped Owen off. He went off to his basketball game. I came back out here on Chickahominy Lake. My goal is to catch at least one fish for that terrible day I had with Owen. Again, I've never fished here. I really don't know much about this lake at all, but I'm going to use all the knowledge that I have to try and find a fish and catch a fish. So I'm gonna be targeting some deeper walls and throwing jerk baits, chatterbaits, jigs, and maybe an Alabama rig, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna be out here for a few more hours today. Hopefully we can catch a fish. Let's do it. It's been an extremely tough day for me out here. I feel really bad I couldn't get Owen even a single fish, but that's why they call it fishing. So right now I'm fishing a big flat here with a bunch of these cypress trees, and the channel swings in pretty close by, so I figured it'd be a pretty decent spot to start. I think I just had a bite. He's got it. Oh, wow. Well, it had one. Yep. I had a feeling I had something bite it. Alright, that spot was a bust. Alright, so we're back in the area where Owen's dad caught his 4-pounder. Gonna be throwing a jerkbait and a jig around these fallen trees and wood. We're in 8 feet of water. Water temperature is now 49.7. So today is definitely one of those days where you really hope that persistence is going to pay off. This isn't like musky fishing where I know that I have to go out and spend hours and hours and hours trying to catch one. Generally, I'm pretty comfortable with my ability to find bass and catch them. Granted, this is a new lake for me and I've never fished here before, but it's just one of those things where you got to keep trying, keep casting, keep trying different things. But hopefully we can catch one, maybe get on a couple. It would be really nice to get on a couple fish today. But I'm about to work this bank right here. It's about 10 feet and it moves up and it's a channel swing. There's a bunch of wood, there's an old dock, and I'm gonna actually downsize a little bit, throw a shaky head with a small trick worm. Let's do it. Let's get some fish. Gotta stop messing around here. It's turning into musical rods. I don't know what to do. I think I've tried everything. Alright guys, so I've been out here since 8 o'clock. It is now 5. I've literally had one questionable bite. I want to show you everything that I've thrown today. So starting here, this was a Rapala shad wrap, slow rising jerkbait, didn't work. Another shad wrap, this is the number 11, also didn't work. Lipless crankbait, this is a crawfish pattern, no bites. Then I went with the old signature chatterbait with a Kitech on the back with a skirt, and then without the skirt, nada. An 1/8 ounce shaky head with a black trick worm, didn't even look at it. Threw a finesse jig, had to whip the Alabama rig around a little bit. Drop shot, threw the slim shad around from Lucky Craft, unfortunately not too lucky. And I also threw a silver buddy for about 2 casts before he wasn't my buddy anymore and he broke off. So I'll probably spend another 15 to 20 minutes out here. The sun's going down, we're losing daylight. And I have a 2-hour trip back home. I also have to make a stop by Green Top so I can pick up some musky bait. Musky bait, that sounds funny. Musky lures. And yeah, it was a good day. I mean, I had a lot of fun out here. It was really cool to be able to take Owen out. I wish I could have gotten him on some fish. Sorry, buddy, but we'll get him next time. This is a really, really cool lake. For the most part, it is extremely shallow. It's like 6 feet and under. There is a channel that runs up the whole thing, but the deepest water that I saw all day was about 20 feet. But it was still a really fun day. I mean, I had all my friends texting me. They went out to brunch today out to DC and they were having a good time, dancing, having a couple drinks, having some great food. And I'm out here just hanging out, getting skunked. But I still wouldn't trade it. It was an awesome day. And tomorrow I'm getting out on Lake Anna with Uncle Jack. So you know we'll be catching some fish tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon.